She looks at you differently now, not the way she used to, that soft, curious gaze when you were unpredictable, when she didn't know what you'd do next. Now she looks at you like she knows exactly who you are, exactly what you'll do, exactly what you want from her. And the attraction? It's evaporating like steam. You've probably done this before. Most guys have. You meet a woman. In the first few weeks, she's hooked. She's texting you constantly. She's the one reaching out first. She's wondering about you, analyzing every word you say, trying to figure you out. You feel like you're winning, so you do what feels natural. You start explaining yourself. You share your feelings. You tell her how much you like her. You make your intentions crystal clear. You stop being mysterious and become available. And 3 weeks later, she's gone. She says the classic line, "I think you're an amazing guy, but I don't feel it anymore." The attraction collapsed because you removed the one thing that created it. You destroyed the gap. I used to do this too. I would meet a woman, feel the spark, and then immediately feel the urge to explain it, to justify it, to make sure she knew I was interested. And every single time, the moment I did that, something shifted. The energy changed. She started pulling away, and I spent years wondering why. It wasn't until I understood this one rule, the single principle that makes a man instantly dangerous, instantly rare, instantly unforgettable to a woman, that everything changed. Not just with women, with life itself. This is what they don't want you to know. This is what keeps men weak and compliant and predictable. If you understand what I'm about to teach you, everything transforms. But I'm warning you, this will change how you see interactions with women forever. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The belief that's killing you. You've been taught a lie your whole life. Be honest. Express your feelings. Let her know how you feel so she knows you're serious. Communication is key. It sounds beautiful. It sounds mature. It sounds like what a good man does. But it's devastation wrapped in virtue. Here's what nobody tells you. Women are not attracted to clarity. They are not attracted to honesty. They are not attracted to men who lay their intentions out like a map on the table. Women are attracted to mystery, to the unknown, to a man who cannot be fully understood, predicted, or categorized. Think about the men women actually obsess over, the ones they can't stop thinking about, the ones they call their friends about at 2 in the morning. Are these men the ones who confessed their feelings immediately? No. They're the ones who made her wonder, the ones who left her guessing, the ones who kept part of themselves hidden, private, inaccessible. These are the dangerous men. And danger, real, magnetic danger, comes from one thing: unpredictability wrapped in competence. A man who could hurt her, but doesn't. A man who has options, but chooses her. A man who isn't trying to convince her of anything. When you try to convince a woman that you're interested, you've already lost. Because the moment you're trying, you've revealed your scarcity. You've shown her that her validation matters more to you than your own life. You've shown her that you need her more than she needs you, and that is the death of attraction. The pattern you don't see. Let me give you the anatomy of how this plays out. Stage 1, the natural state. Days 1 through 5. You meet a woman. You're not trying. You're just living your life. You're focused on your goals, your friends, your mission. She notices you because you're not focused on her. Attraction appears naturally because you represent something she can't access. Your attention, your time, your energy. These are rare to her because you're not handing them out. You don't text her immediately after meeting her. You don't double text. You don't check your phone constantly hoping she's responded. You're busy. She can feel this. And because she can feel this, she becomes the one wondering about you. Stage 2, the mistake. Days 6 through 14. Then something happens. The attraction you feel becomes too strong to contain. She sends you a message that makes your heart beat faster, and you think, I need to let her know I'm interested. I need to make sure she knows this is real. So you respond immediately. You send a long text explaining how much you enjoyed meeting her. You ask her out for a third date when she hasn't confirmed the second. You tell her you think she's special. You start the messaging spiral. You've just made your intentions visible, and the moment your intentions are visible, you've become predictable. She no longer has to wonder what you're thinking. She knows you want her. Boom. Mystery gone. Stage 3. The collapse. Days 15 through 30. By the third week, she's pulling away. She's taking longer to respond to texts. She's busier. She's colder. And you, confused and panicking, try to fix it. You text her again. You ask her what's wrong. You try to communicate and express feelings and solve the problem. But the problem isn't poor communication. The problem is that she's lost all curiosity about you. You're not mysterious anymore. You're just another guy with an attachment, trying to secure her commitment. And there is nothing less attractive than a man trying to secure a woman's commitment. The man who has her is the man who is indifferent to whether he has her. The counterintuitive truth. This is where most men get it wrong. They think indifference means not caring. They think indifference means being cold or dismissive or treating her badly. They think indifference is a strategy for manipulation. It's not. Real indifference is something far more powerful. Real indifference is the natural state of a man who has built a life so compelling, so full, so meaningful, that any one woman, no matter how beautiful, no matter how special, is just one element of an already rich existence. A man with indifference doesn't play games. He just lives his life. And women are attracted to men who live their lives. Why she doesn't chase what's easy to get. I want you to understand the psychology here, because this isn't just dating advice. This is about how human attraction fundamentally works. In 1974, a psychologist named Elliot Aronson did a famous study called the Pratfall effect. He had people solve puzzles. He made sure some people heard themselves making mistakes on the audio recording, and others heard themselves performing perfectly. Here's what he found. The people who made occasional mistakes were rated as more attractive than the people who were perfect the entire time. Why? Because the mistakes made them human, accessible, real. But here's the crucial part. The people who were already perfect and then made a mistake were rated as less attractive. The imperfection didn't help them. It actually hurt them. Why? Because they had revealed themselves. They had been fully understood. There was nothing left to discover. Now apply this to dating. When you're with a woman in the early stages, there's a power dynamic that most men don't understand. She's trying to figure you out. She's observing. She's wondering. She's constructing a narrative about who you are. In her mind, you are still partially a mystery. The moment you remove that mystery, the moment you become fully knowable, fully accessible, fully certain in your interest, you have fundamentally shifted the power dynamic. You've stopped being the mysterious man and become the pursuing man. And the pursuing man has all the power, but the woman has all the choice. The behavior shift. So here's the actual behavior shift. This is what changes. Before the rule, you respond to texts immediately. You ask her out multiple times. You share your feelings early and often. You're available whenever she wants. You bring her into your world immediately. You introduce her to friends. You spend a lot of time together. You make your future together a topic of conversation. You check in on her. You ask how her day was. You show emotional investment. After understanding the rule, you respond to texts on your own timeline. Not immediately, not ignoring, just naturally. You ask her out once. She confirms. Then you plan it. You share your feelings strategically, rarely, and only when it deepens the dynamic. You're interesting and present, but you also have other priorities. You keep her in your life, but she's not the center of it. You talk about the present and the future, but you never imply she's necessary for it. You notice her life, but your life doesn't revolve around hers. This isn't playing games. This is living with integrity while respecting the structure of attraction, the reversal of chasing. Here's what happens when you do this. She becomes the one doing the pursuing. She becomes the one wondering what you're thinking. She becomes the one initiating text conversations. She becomes the one asking to see you. She becomes the one trying to figure you out. And now, the power dynamic has reversed. Now she's the one trying to secure you. And guess what? She's more attracted. Because humans, especially women, are attracted to what they have to earn, to what they have to pursue, to what isn't guaranteed. This is the cruelest irony of modern dating. The more you try to ensure a woman stays with you, the more you push her away. The more you let her determine whether she stays with you, the more she chooses to. The before and after, Christopher's story. Let me show you how this works in real life. Christopher is a 34-year-old who came to me completely confused. He said, "I've done everything right. I'm respectful, I'm interested, I'm communicating. Why do women keep leaving?" Here's what his dating pattern looked like. Before understanding the rule, day 1, he meets Lisa at a friend's birthday party. They talk for 2 hours, genuine connection. She seems into him, he's into her. He waits 2 days, what he thought was playing it cool, then sends her a long message. "Hey Lisa, I had such an amazing time talking to you. I haven't felt that kind of connection in a long time. Would you like to grab dinner sometime?" She responds immediately, "Yes, I'd love to." Day 5, they go to dinner. It's incredible. The chemistry is undeniable. He's thinking, this could be something. That night, he texts her, "I had an amazing night with you. I've been thinking about you all evening." She responds with a smiley face. He continues, "I really like you, and I think we could have something real. I know it's early, but I just didn't want to leave this unsaid." She responds slowly. The energy shifts immediately. He panics and texts again the next day. "Are you okay? I haven't heard from you. Did I say something wrong?" She responds, "No, just been busy." But she's not being as responsive. She takes 3 to 4 hours to respond. She's texting shorter messages. Day 15. They hang out again. It's good, but something's off. The spark is gone. She's more guarded. He tries to fix it by being even more vulnerable. "I feel like things have shifted between us. I want to understand what happened. Can we talk about how you're feeling?" She says, "I just don't think we're on the same wavelength. You're a great guy, but I don't feel the spark anymore." 3 weeks. The entire thing is done. He's devastated. He doesn't understand what happened. He did everything right. Now, after understanding the rule. Day 1. Christopher meets Sarah at the same friend's party. Same genuine connection. But this time, he doesn't act on it immediately. He enjoys the conversation fully. He engages with the party. He talks to other people. He leaves the party feeling good about his night. Day 3. He messages her, "Hey, good to connect with you the other night. Let's grab coffee Sunday." No explanation, no emotional confession, just a simple, clear, confident invitation. She responds, "Love to." Day 7. Coffee becomes dinner when she asks to extend it. He suggests they go to another place. She agrees. This is her choosing to extend the interaction. She's pursuing the continuation. He doesn't fill the evening with emotional declarations. He's present, interested, but not trying to convince her of anything. As they're leaving, he says simply, "I enjoyed this. Let me know if you're free next week." Notice the difference. He's not asking her how she feels. He's not expressing his feelings. He's not making the relationship the topic of conversation. Day 11. She messages him first. "Are you free Friday? I'd really like to see you again." Now he's not the pursuer. She is. Day 20. They're dating. The dynamic is completely different because she's had to earn his attention, his time, his presence. She's pursuing him, and her investment in the relationship is incomparably higher than if he had been pursuing her the entire time. The mechanism explained. Why did this work? Because Christopher understood something crucial. In the beginning, a woman doesn't fall for your feelings. She falls for her own curiosity about you. She doesn't need to know that you like her. She's trying to figure out why she likes you. The moment you answer that question for her, you've removed the mystery. But if you stay enigmatic, if you stay focused on your own life, if you keep part of yourself private and separate, she remains fascinated. She remains in pursuit. And as long as she's in pursuit, she's investing. And as long as she's investing, she's attached. This is the rule that makes a man dangerous. Never try to convince a woman of your interest. Let her convince you of hers. What this actually means. But I need to tell you something uncomfortable. This isn't romantic. This isn't what the movies taught you. The truth is, the most attractive thing you can be is someone who is completely okay with her leaving. Not because you don't care, but because your life is so full, so compelling, so meaningful, that any one person leaving it is a loss, but not a catastrophe. This is what separates the men who have their pick of women from the men who are desperate to keep one. The difference isn't looks. It's not money. It's not status. It's the internal knowledge that you have options, that you have a life, that you are not dependent on any single woman for your happiness or validation. When she feels that about you, when she knows that you are fundamentally okay whether she stays or leaves, something shifts in her. She no longer feels the power to hurt you. And women don't pursue men they feel they can hurt by leaving. They pursue men who would be fine if they left. Because unconsciously, she understands what you understand. If you don't need her, but you choose her, that choice is rare, and rare is attractive. The counterintuitive consequence. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When you apply this rule, you will lose some women. Women who need constant reassurance won't stick around. Women who need to be the center of your world will drift away. Women who need you to be chasing them will eventually get bored and leave. But you'll attract different women. You'll attract women who are secure enough to appreciate a man who has his own life. You'll attract women who are built for partnership, not dependency. You'll attract women who choose you because they want to, not because they feel they're chasing you. The women who leave are not losses. They're self-selections out of incompatibility. The women who stay are the ones who respect you, and respect is the foundation of real attraction. The deeper truth behind the rule. But I need to go even deeper here, because most people misunderstand this principle. This isn't about being cold or distant or playing games. This is about something far more important. It's about living with integrity. It's about being so committed to your own life, your own goals, your own growth, that you literally do not have the bandwidth to be obsessed with one woman. It's about being so occupied with building something meaningful that you approach relationships from a place of abundance, not scarcity. When you're living this way, really living this way, the indifference isn't an act, it's genuine. You're not pretending to have other things going on. You actually do. You're not pretending to not care. You care, but you're not desperate. And that is the difference between a man who is attractive and a man who is trying to be attractive. One is being, the other is performing. Women can smell the difference. The dark side of modern dating. Here's the thing that nobody wants to say out loud. The reason you're struggling with women is probably not because you're not trying hard enough. It's probably because you're trying way too hard. You're texting too much. You're asking out too frequently. You're sharing your feelings too soon. You're bringing her into your world too quickly. All of this comes from the same root. You don't believe your life is interesting enough on its own, so you're trying to add her to your life to make it better, but that's not attractive. That's desperation dressed in modern dating language. The man who has the power in his dating life is the man who would be genuinely happy if she never responded, not because he's cold, but because he has enough going on that one woman is an addition to his life, not the point of it. This is the psychological framework that actually works, and the moment you understand it, your entire dynamic shifts. The lesson: most men never learn. I'm going to be honest with you. Most men will read this and they'll nod along and think, yeah, that makes sense. And then when they meet an attractive woman, they'll forget everything. They'll go back to texting immediately. They'll go back to opening up too soon. They'll go back to seeking approval and validation, because the fear of losing her will override the logic of the principle. The insecurity will win. But the men who understand this, really understand it, are the ones who see their dating life transform, because they've shifted from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. They've realized that their job isn't to convince women to like them. Their job is to live such an interesting, compelling, meaningful life that women want to be part of it. And when you shift into that frame, everything changes. She becomes the one pursuing. She becomes the one trying to secure you. She becomes invested in your approval, not the other way around. This is power. Real power. The final twist. But here's the twist that most people miss. The moment you truly master this, the moment you genuinely reach a place where you're indifferent to whether any particular woman stays or leaves because your life is that full, something magical happens. You become attractive to everyone, not because you're trying harder, because you've stopped trying at all. You've become the man who is living his life fully, unapologetically, without needing external validation. And that man is dangerous. That man is rare. That man is exactly what every woman says she wants but doesn't know how to actually pursue, because most men never get there. They stay stuck in the chase. They stay desperate for reassurance. They stay attached to the outcome. And they stay lonely. So here's what I want you to do after you finish watching this. Don't just nod along. Don't just save this video to a playlist you'll never watch again. Actually apply this. Take the next woman you're interested in. Or if you're talking to someone right now, change your approach. Don't text back immediately. Respond on your own timeline. Don't express feelings early. Let her figure out what she feels. Don't make her the center of your attention. Make your life the center. Watch what happens. The women who pull away, they were never the one. The women who pursue harder, those are the ones with genuine interest. And the dynamic will shift so completely that you'll wonder how you were ever operating any other way. This isn't manipulation. This is living with integrity and respecting the psychology of attraction. This is being the man that women actually want, not the man they pity. And if you want to go deeper into this, if you want to understand the other principles that separate men who have real power with women from men who are chasing, subscribe to the channel. I'm breaking down everything, the frameworks, the behaviors, the psychology, the shifts that actually transform your dating life, but more importantly, they transform how you see yourself. Because this isn't really about women. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't need validation from women. It's about building a life so compelling that women want to be part of it. That's the real game. That's the rule. That's what makes you dangerous.